whatever it is, just be supportive. Support people, support your friends, support your loved ones, all that stuff. Hey there, welcome to The Journey. This is Brendan DeVere. Thank you, as always, for tuning in and sharing your time with me. I do appreciate that. Today, going to be kind of a quick one here. I know I've said that before, but this one actually has to be quick. But just because I'm headed out to a couple places with my son right now, kind of finishing up the day, had a doctor's appointment, stuff like that, trying to get all these things combined and fit everything in, just like everyone else is. I know this is not new or something that is unusual for people. Everyone is running around like crazy. So kind of what I wanted to talk about is that kind of being there for friends, family, loved ones, people that we care about. And even when it's not something necessarily that you're excited about. In this case, he is actually excited about it. So it is a little bit different. But it is something that is not, I guess what he's not accustomed to. And I'm talking about my son is that, we've spent, since my daughter was since she was 8 years old, that's when she got into competitive soccer, and then basically 8 until 17, essentially. So we spent all that time, all those years running around, just like many parents. Like the chaos is a little bit over because she's done with that, but now my son is starting to get his turn in there. But a lot of times we end up showing up, oh, hey, we're going to go out and show some support for, one of, your friends or your sister in watching them play sports. And in our household, it's big in sports. But when it goes somewhere else, it's like, oh, well, I don't really want to go watch a game. Like he'll go to any game anywhere and go play catch on the sideline or over on the field next to it. And because it gives him something to do. Yeah, we're at the game, but he's kind of doing his own thing, still getting to play around with, meeting new friends and things like that. But where it becomes a challenge sometimes where we want to show up and support people with whatever it is that they want to do. But if it's not interesting to us, sometimes we kind of don't want to do it. But a lot of times we do those things because it is, we care for them. So we just want to show them support. Even if it's like the most boring thing in the world, you want to go and show them support. So in this case, like I said, luckily he is interested in doing this. But, he started flag football in the first grade. His very first coach was played at the college level, and then has actually worked out with him outside of playing. But his son is not really into football, but he's brought his son to come watch Camden play. My son, come watch him play and come out and support, even when like on a Saturday afternoon when they could be doing whatever they wanted, come out and watch football. Well, his son isn't necessarily into football. So he comes and watches and checks out the game and hangs out and supports. But now it turned around a little bit is that his son now, which is one of Camden's best friends, is actually in a play. Camden's never been to a play before. Not really interested. So his sister is up in school for film. And so we went and watched her, my daughter, Michaela, we went and watched her have her first like film screening. And it was cool. It was fun for us, obviously, because we're parents and it was like these short films and things like that. Super cool for us. So we sit in this theater and we're watching, video after video. And of course, now my son's got a headache, because he's bored. He doesn't want to go, let's go check out the football field, all that stuff. But he's not super interested in it. But his friend now is he's into theater. So today he's going to play Donkey in Shrek the Musical. So we're going to go watch a quick flag football game, and then we're going to head over and watch my son's friend play Donkey in Shrek the Musical. And it's something that we don't normally do. We haven't really been to really any plays. I mean, the last time I think we were in a theater outside of my daughter's screening was when she danced for like a dance class, and we were at Smith Center, which is a theater here in Las Vegas. And they had a performance there, but I think that's the last time we've actually really been into a theater. But I like these type of moments that, like I can show my son like, hey, you're not into this, but your friend is. And it means a lot to your friend that you're there to support him. And so those are things that, my dad taught me in showing up. Like my dad right now, if I play flag football on Sundays. If he was in town, he would grab a lawn chair and come with me and sit out on the field while I'm playing. I'm 43 years old and my dad's still coming to watch my games, right? So I kind of grew up in that type of mentality where, you're going to support, the people that are whatever they're interested in. And I think that's important, not just for extracurricular and playing, whether it's football or baseball or softball, just your sports, and even at a younger level where we're going to support this, or to support, his friend. And I'm looking forward to it as well. But when we get older and our friends are doing things, and a lot of times we're just like, oh, why would they do that? I can't believe they're doing that. Instead of being like, hey man, that's what you want to do. You got my full support. Let's go. How can I support you in this? Or just, and sometimes it's not even supporting, it's just showing up, show up and be there for them. And even in our industry, real estate industry, where you might just go, hey, congrats, man, go for it. I'm rooting for you. Like, I love to tell people that I'm rooting for them, because why can't we? Why do we have to be like on the opposite edge? Just support people, whether it's a brokerage that they're at, the job they decided to take, they decided to leave the industry, decided to get into the industry, whatever it is, just be supportive, support people, support your friends, support your loved ones, all that stuff. So I'll leave you with that, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great one.